Welcome to Real Reviews. This week, I know why they called this movie The Meg, because we've been trying to say Megalodon.
Megalodon.
Megalodon properly for the past 5 minutes. So we reviewed The Meg.
Yeah, all about, I don't know, there's plenty of Megalodon movies out there. It's about an extinct shark. They're usually B movies.
Yes. Well, right? I would count this as a high caliber B movie.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Even though with an A+ cast.
But it's an A+ B cast, you know, all across the board. It's always like, oh, he's from this show, he's from this show. Jason Statham's the only really lead man in this movie. So it's about a giant shark. Okay, so this group of scientists, it's like this billion-dollar underwater facility. The Marianas Trench, they think the bottom's not actually the bottom. There's this layer of gas.
What?
And then like this cold center and then a warm underneath.
Yeah.
And they break through and guess what's under there?
A whole new, all this ocean life. Oh man, all this new ocean life.
Yeah, they get stuck down there. Jason Statham is a diver who does deep sea rescuers.
Yeah.
He comes out of retirement. I don't dive no more, don't you know? To save these people, but they open a little breach and guess what comes up?
The Megalodon.
The Megalodon.
Let me tell you, Jason Statham, if he's transporting in a car or submarine, it's usually entertaining.
One thing I saw, he smiled a lot in this movie, which you never see.
It's very weird to see his
You
teeth.
never see him smiling at anything. It's like a smirk. It's not really full. And he did a lot of this.
Yeah.
Like one eyebrow up, I noticed a lot in that movie. But it's what you expected. This reminded me a lot of when we were teenagers, when all the natural disaster movies came out. The same like cookie cutter formula, like the exact same. But you haven't seen that in a while.
No.
Which I think they can get away with it, because I was thinking back in my head, I'm like, man, Volcano, Dante's Peak, Independence Day, they're all that same little formulaic, and it was a lot like that.
The kind of like the technology that they use in this was very cool to see. Like if they have that sort of thing nowadays with submarines and like kind of like the open panels, that's very cool. But obviously the story, like how they explain how the shark comes up out of that like hot pocket, I was like, oh my goodness. And then me and you, like we kept arguing even before we'd seen this. I was like, a shark that big just wouldn't eat people. He's so big, a tiny little person, like no, you'd have to be like the whale in the plankton. You'd have to eat so many people. And you're like, no.
It would go after a small person. But overall, you know what? I thought it was going to be like completely stupid, but I got a kick out of it, to be honest with you. I really did. It was 2 hours and I was quite entertained through most of it.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't the type of shark movie that you expect, in the sense that there wasn't a lot of dismemberment, there wasn't a lot of body parts or anything. And I think that there was a lot of kids in the movie when we went and saw it, and I was like, I don't know about this. Like, here we go, right? But it was very, like, you'd see maybe one or two like little blood clouds for like when the shark hits something, but that's about it. Yeah, other than that, I wasn't impressed. Jason Statham's really low on my list.
I like Jason Statham. And, he's got this gruff appeal, but then he's smiling.
You know, like when he's Supermaning through the air, punching the shark on the nose.
He did not.
He might as well have.
He did not do that.
I wouldn't watch this movie again. If you're gonna go see it, I'm gonna give it a 5.5.
5.5. It may be outlandish, but it was, I think, overall fun. Maybe you don't have to go see it in theaters, but if you've ever come across it and you're bored, you'll get a kick out of it, I think. I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
Crikey. Those crikey sharks.
Crikey, he's not Australian, he's British. Those crikey sharks. That's the wrong thing. Don't believe this guy. See what I'm saying? Go check out our Facebook page and give it a like. Give a like to the review of The Meg. Leave a comment whether you saw it. And if you do any one of those things, you're entered to win a $10 gift certificate to Perkins Restaurant Bakery.